Memphis Depay is the one that we are definitely talking about today. Hello everyone, and thank you for being part of the podcast, and make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss it on anything as that has us to bring to you. As long as it is sports, we're definitely dedicated to bringing to you the latest right here. And guess what we're talking about today? Are we talking about a few things? We're talking about different things today, and mainly what we are talking about, we're talking about the one Memphis Depay. A lot has been happening in the World Cup. It will be remembered that quite a lot has definitely been happening in the World Cup, and for some reason, a lot of clubs have definitely left the World Cup. A lot of clubs are no longer in the World Cup. It's been a shocker, as England was definitely looking forward to take the World Cup. But things definitely didn't go on quite well for England. And also, very many clubs with Morocco are making sure they stay in, and they are in the semi-finals. And then France playing quite well and making sure they book themselves a place in the semi-finals. And we will be seeing in the semi-finals France playing semi-finals with Morocco, and Argentina also has definitely booked its place in the semi-finals. Which parts of the world are you watching from? Just make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss it on anything that we do bring to you. It's gonna be Argentina that will face Croatia, and then guess which other club, which other team. It's going to be Argentina that is going to face Croatia. Then Morocco, which made history, will be facing France. You can let us know in the comment section in whom you think is going to be the winner of this World Cup. But for now, we are talking about one Memphis Depay, who is a Netherlands football player, Barcelona superstar, who is a very good forward, and he's been playing quite well, and things definitely have been going on quite well for him. And recently, it will be remembered that he was knocked out of the World Cup, and he was definitely playing very well of recent, and we think things will definitely go on quite well for him if he keeps on the pace he's been playing. And the 28-year-old is someone that Mikel Arteta has been looking at for some time now, because he's been looking at making his position actually remaining where he is in the number one position, and that has made him quite it's made Mikel Arteta quite a tough one. It's made Mikel Arteta a very tough one, because he says no matter what, he wants to retain that first position. And that's why Josh Carrionke and Stan Carrionke definitely looked at on. There was a meeting between the sporting director, former technical director, now sporting director of Arsenal, and that's none other than who is this gentleman? Is getting out of my head. Sporting director, who is the sporting director of Arsenal? Edu Gaspar. There was a meeting between Edu Gaspar and then Mikel Arteta, plus Josh Carrionke and Stan Carrionke, and we definitely think that things are going to be much better, and they will be dishing out the money. They will definitely be dishing out the money for the transfers. Let us know what you think in the comment section, and make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss it on anything that we definitely have to bring to you right here, as we are definitely dedicated to bringing to you the latest in sports right about now. We're talking about Memphis Depay and him joining Arsenal, and we think it's going to be a great deal for Arsenal, because the mere fact that there is an injured boy, and that is Gabriel Jesus, who is a fundamental player, a very fundamental player for Arsenal, and he has been playing very well, scored a number of goals, but in the World Cup he definitely got an injury that will last actually more than 3 months, and that means that we definitely will not see him playing on quite a number of occasions. He won't be playing on number of games, and that will definitely let the club down. So we think it's going to be massive. We think it's going to be good if Memphis Depay comes in as a perfect substitution for this gentleman, because 3 months without him, 3 months without a striker like him means quite a lot. That could mean that the position, the standings could go down for the club, and that's not something that we have definitely been looking at. Let us know what you think in the comment section so that you do not miss out on anything that we have to bring to you. And also, as you already know, that things will definitely be going on quite well, and we are definitely dedicated. Let's see in the comment section what some people are saying. We're seeing one saying Memphis Depay, welcome to Arsenal, and that's Jamal Takal. Then Eddie Chief saying hello and hello to you. Then Mr. Jamal saying oh, okay. And we are still talking about the Memphis Depay survivor deal. Let us know what you think in the comment section so that you definitely do not miss out on anything that we have to bring to you. As long as it is sports, we definitely dedicated to being the first people to bring it to you straight, live and clear. Which part of the world are you watching from? Just make it a point to subscribe as we bring to you the latest about Memphis Depay, and that is something that we have been looking at. And the fact that he's out of World Cup, there is nothing that is stopping him from making this move. And Arsenal definitely dedicated. They are looking forward to making sure that they can have him with the meeting that was had about the transfer money that was deemed quite little, because it was 50 million euros, 50 million pound that was said to be dished out in the general transfer window. And Stan Karionke and Josh Karionke, this is what they had agreed upon, and it came out that it was not enough, and that is something that we were looking at. And just because it was not enough, this was not quite enough money, that's why the meeting had to go on. The meeting was between Stan Karionke, Josh Karionke, then Mikel Arteta, and then Edu Gaspar. So let us know in the comment section what you think, and make it a point to subscribe. As also, we are looking forward to seeing actually even more in this. We're looking forward to seeing more in this as the general transfer window is knocking, and a number one on the priority. There are a number of people that are regarded as the priorities in this transfer, but in this transfer window, but the number one right about now, the one who is being talked about by everyone, is none other than Memphis Depay, who is definitely doing a great job. Memphis Depay is doing a great job, and I think if he comes to the club, it will add, because look, the guys are young. Look at a player like Bukayo Saka. He is definitely a very wonderful football player, and he's done quite a lot. He's played quite well. He's played very well, but he is still young. He needs a little bit of guidance. They need older players, experience. They need years of experience in there, and that is definitely quite good, and we think it will be a very wonderful one if they do well. Let us know what you think in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on anything that we definitely have to bring to you, as we are dedicated to bringing to you, and we want to be the first people to bring to you the latest right here as we're talking about Memphis Depay and he's joining. If you think it will be a great deal for the club, for Memphis Depay to be part, let us know in the comment section. You can give us a thumbs up if you think it's gonna be the deal, it's gonna be the great deal that is actually needed. Let us know in the comment section, and we will be happy. We'll definitely be happy so that we can actually connect. Otherwise, let us know who else you think is gonna be whom do you think is gonna be a done deal in this general transfer window. But for now, I think it is definite that Memphis Depay will be coming, and he is definitely regarded as the savior of the club. And maintaining the first position is something that is definitely hard, quite hard. Maintaining the first position is something that is going to be a bit hard. It's going to be very, very hard, but it's not unachievable. It is still achievable. And thank you for being partnered with. Still say that there are loads of chances. There are loads of chances, and we think it's going to be quite good. We think it's going to be quite good. Let us know. Because everybody is looking at Memphis Depay joining the club. If the money is dashed out, why not? There is no reason as to why he shouldn't be part of the club, and we think it's going to be a very good one. And we think it's going to be massive. We think it's going to be a very good one, and things will definitely go on quite well. We could see the Premier League title being definitely obtained as per now. We could say England are the number one favorites with a big difference. There is a very big difference in points. There is a big difference in points from the first position. Five difference with Manchester City. City has 15 point. Has 32 points, and there is 37 points for Arsenal, and that's quite a big difference in points. It's a very big difference in points. That's a very big difference in points, and we think things will definitely be quite good for the club if they sign this gentleman. Let us know what you think in the comment section, so that you do not actually miss out on anything that we have to bring to you, because we are definitely dedicated to being the first people to bring to you the latest right here, as we're talking about Memphis Depay and also a few things about the World Cup. As you already know that the World Cup is definitely on, and we are heading to the semi-finals, and things have been going on quite well, but unfortunately where I am, I'm currently in England, and I wished England could take the World Cup. It was quite unfair, as a few people came out saying possibly the referee was unfair, but also to be remembered that France was quite a good team. France was quite a good team. Let us know in the comment section, so that you do not miss out, and subscribe. Please subscribe. You do not need to miss out on any of the information that we definitely bring to you. So we are definitely going to be seeing Memphis Depay. Will Memphis Depay fit in? Will Memphis Depay definitely fit in the formation of Mikel Arteta? It is well known that Mikel Arteta likes young players, and Mikel Arteta is always looking at young players. He likes playing them young. He likes very young players, and that's something that is a little bit odd of him signing a 29. He's close to 29 years, and Memphis Depay is close to 29 years, and Mikel Arteta always likes the age of 22, 21, 19 to up to a little bit something like 20, 24, and it's a bit odd with 28 years, and he is definitely very interested. I think he's seen that experience is also needed. Well, he likes building talent. He likes his football players young, but again, he likes also being making he wants to make the club stronger and more confident, and that's what the club definitely needs right about now. Let us know in the comment section, and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever we bring to you, as we are talking about Memphis Depay and his joining the club. Memphis Depay is definitely going to be joining the club, and we are definitely happy to let you know that things will be quite well, and the position will be something that is going to be maintained, and if Memphis Depay is signed, it will be a great job. It will be a great thing for the club, as you already know that he is a Barcelona football player. He is a Barcelona football player, a Netherlands international. He's been knocked out of World Cup, and at Barcelona is definitely having a hard time of having him. At first, Barcelona had a go at the coach of Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, but it definitely didn't go on quite well for them. And right about now, it will be remembered that with the Memphis Depay deal on, coach Xavi Hernandez came out and said if if Arsenal are willing to pay what they want, what the club wants, why not? He is ready for sale. He is there. They can have him. Arsenal can have him. So we could see things actually getting even much better, much more better than they already are, and we think it will be a very, very good one. We think it's gonna be a very, very good one. Somebody from Uganda saying good morning, yeah, and that's Uganda X. Thank you for being Uganda X saying good morning. Also, good morning to you. Then David Sozi, are you sure this guy is coming? I think he is definitely coming. There's somebody from Jamaica. That's Avon Mills saying. Avon Mills is saying he's from Jamaica. Thank you for being part of the podcast. And then somebody welcoming Memphis Depay. Thank you for being part of the podcast, and thank you for participating in the podcast, because this is a people's channel. It's not a personal channel. It's a channel that belongs to the fans, Arsenal fans, Arsenal diehards. So you can let us know what you think. Thank you for being part. Thank you for being part of the podcast. It's your podcast. It's not my podcast. It's yours. So thank you for being for participating. Thank you for being part. We are live in the United Kingdom, in England. And right about now, I can confirm to you that things are definitely going on quite well, as the January transfer window is definitely knocking. January transfer window is definitely knocking, and we think it's gonna be massive. We think it's gonna be okay. And thank you for being part. Thank you for being part. As we are talking about, we're definitely talking about the Memphis Depay deal, and we think it's going to be quite good. If Memphis Depay comes, that will definitely be a great deal. It's gonna be a great job, and we'll also be bringing quite in more. We'll definitely be bringing to you quite more about Memphis Depay. As right about now, we are definitely heading into the transfer window, general transfer window, as the summer transfer window was something that brought quite a lot of players. Summer transfer window brought quite a lot of players, and definitely that was something that was quite good. That was definitely quite good. Summer transfer window is he brought the likes of Gabriel Jesus, and who has been playing quite well before, and then also he brought also other players like Marquinhos, Brazilian superstar, who's been playing quite well. Then we're also talking about William Saliba, who also definitely was a very wonderful one, a very good one. And leaving William Saliba alone, also the Ukrainian football player, Ukrainian national former Manchester City football player, who is definitely a very good one, Alexander Zinchenko, also came in the summer transfer window, and that's why we are seeing these results. That's definitely why we are seeing these results. These results are definitely not coming out of the blue. These results are coming because of these transfers that were brought, because Mikel Arteta came with a different approach from Arsene Wenger, from Emery, from all the football managers that were definitely at the club. He came with a totally different approach, and he was given quite enough money, and he insisted on having the money before he actually became manager. That was definitely something that was to talk about. That was something that was actually quite good. And when he got the money, he went in the general transfer window and shopped these young and promising football players who have definitely showed the world that actually it is possible. And now nobody's definitely doubting about when Mikel Arteta wants a football player. He first analyzes, and it is always a pair. It's always the sporting director, Mr. Edu Gaspar, and also the manager, Mikel Arteta, who definitely always settle down and talk about who is going to be the next signing. And this has definitely done quite a lot. It's brought in quite good results. It's brought in quite good results, very good results, and we think it is something to be proud of. I think that's something that Arsenal should definitely be proud of. Let us know what you think in the comment section, and make it a point subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on anything that we definitely have to bring to you. And thank you for being part of the podcast, because it is definitely your podcast. It's not my podcast. It's not not my podcast, is your podcast, is the people's podcast, is meant for you. Thank you for being part, and thank you for commenting. Let us know whom you think. Somebody's been asking about Mikhail Mudryk and him joining the club. I think Mikhail Mudryk is definitely a very wonderful one, and if he joins the club, that will be quite good. Mikhail Mudryk, still young, is still a very young player, and very promising, I must say, a very promising young football player. And he's been talked about in different podcasts, and also different radio stations and TV stations have been talking about this gentleman. And I think it's right about time that action be made. If he is going to the club, we need clearance from the club, and the club should definitely let us know that Mikhail Mudryk is definitely coming. He is a very exciting, when you compare who is definitely going to make it, is a Mikhail Mudryk or is going to be Memphis Depay, and who is the better player? Let us know whom you think between the two, between Mikhail Mudryk and Memphis Depay, who is the better player. But it will be remembered that Mikhail Mudryk is 23 years old, and he's a great future ahead of him. And also remember that Mikhail Mudryk is a good one, but also he's not as experienced as Memphis Depay. So all of them are better than others in different ways. So we think it's going to be something to talk about. It's going to be quite good, and if they can have them both, then why not? That will definitely be a good one. If they can definitely have them both, that will be quite good, and we will be seeing a lot that will be happening. We will be seeing everything going on quite well as we anticipate. Let us know what you think in the comment section about the pair, and do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, as we definitely dedicated to bringing to the latest right here. As you definitely already know that it's been going on quite well. Everything has been going on quite well, and we are always the first people, and we will be the first people to let you know about done deals, to let you know not only about done deals, but also leaving done deals alone. Also not only done deals, any gossip about transfers, who is going where, everything. If you need anything about transfers, this is the right place to be, and we can tell you that you are in the right position, and that is quite good. And thank you for being part of the podcast as we're talking about Memphis Depay and him joining the club. And it will be quite a good decision by the management if the management comes out and talks about him being part of this, and we think that will definitely be a very good one. That will be quite a good one, and that will definitely be okay. We think that will definitely be okay. Comparing the two, who is the better player? I don't want to say who is going to be the best player. You can let us know in the comment section. You can choose who is going to be who should the club go for. You can choose who the club should go for. But for now, we are letting other people know who have just joined the podcast. If you just joined the podcast, we're talking about Memphis Depay and the likelihood. We're talking about the likelihood also of Mikhail Mudryk joining the club. It's still a likelihood, but much more emphasis is being put on Memphis Depay, who is a very dangerous football player, Netherlands international, and also a Barcelona football player. And the bare fact that Barcelona has been having a lot of challenges with a lot of financial challenges, it is looking to sell off some of the players that they think could possibly help when they are sold out, and maybe they could make a bit of money, and that's why it is a big opportunity for Arsenal to buy. Right now, it is a great opportunity, I must say, big opportunity for the club to buy, and if the club buys, that will be quite good. That will definitely be great. Let us know what you think. If if you think it's gonna be a great decision, if you think it's a great decision for the club, because they should take advantage. Look, they should take advantage because Barcelona has financial, it still has financial problems. It's struggling financially, looking forward to selling even more players, and that's where this all comes in. That is definitely where all this comes in. They should make sure they can take in as many as they can, take in as many as they can, because if they are willing to sell, that definitely means Stan Karionki and Josh Karionki should be ready to invest, ready to put in the club, and they can buy. Even more players if they think, because right now Barcelona is not in the best of positions, and that's why it's selling. And this should be an advantage for Arsenal. This should be an advantage for the club. And many clubs I know will take advantage of this situation and try as much as they can to buy from Barcelona. Also, why should Arsenal lag out? Arsenal shouldn't lag out. They should take Memphis Depay. And we are yet to disclose how much their exact amount. We're yet to disclose their exact amount that Memphis Depay will be coming to Arsenal for. And we think if he comes, he could definitely be the savior, with Mikel Arteta in a little bit of a panic. He definitely is in a little bit of a panic, because seeing that his number one forward is not there, that is definitely something that nobody is willing to take in. Seeing the number one striker not in there. I mean, Bukayo Saka is there and he is a good player. That is undoubtedly, he is undoubtedly a very wonderful player. But it's not enough. The likes of Smith Rowe, good players, but still not enough. Definitely not enough. Let us know what you think in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell as we're talking about Memphis Depay. And also, I will be getting back in the live talking about the more likelihood what is going to happen with what is definitely going to happen with Mikhail Mudryk, as very many people are interested in knowing who Mikhail Mudryk, and any coming information about Mikhail Mudryk, I will be making sure that I bring it to you, and just make it a point, subscribe, so that you do not miss out, because many people regard him as still young, and a big possibility is there for the club signing him. Still young, great future ahead of him, promising football player. And what else can we say? Still, let us know what you think. Let us know what it will take. Let us know what you think is going to happen. And actually, I will come in a podcast. We'll definitely come in a podcast with this. Let us know. Let us know what you think. Let us know. Somebody, that's Abraham Don't saying. He's saying Depay can't come to Arsenal. Why not? He can. It's all about money. If first of all, as a player, he is willing to leave Barcelona, then why can't he come to Arsenal? He can. Why not? He can. And it's like before, when I made a podcast before talking about Gabriel Jesus, and actually I made a podcast between it was Gabriel Jesus and two Manchester City players. I said two City players were going to Arsenal, and that was Alexander Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus. And people were saying, "Oh no, there is no chance for Gabriel Jesus to come to Arsenal." And I was like, "Look. Why not? Why won't he come? Alexander Zinchenko, there is no chance of him coming." And people I was like, look, why can't he come? And it's definitely ended up that all the players definitely ended up at Arsenal, and that is possibly what we are going to be looking at very soon. That's what we are going to be seeing very soon. And I will remember to remind you and to tell you again that the transfer happened. If Memphis Depay definitely comes to the club, a bit chilly here, it's a bit cold here, the weather is a bit cold here, and yesterday there was a bit of snow. It was much colder yesterday with quite loads of snow, and I was like, oh, possibly I'm not going to work today. But anyway, I have to make you happy. I have to make sure you get all the information that you definitely need, and make sure that you definitely get it. And that's why I always come, and also we always talk to people. We always talk to different people about different things, about what definitely happens, and we always talk to people, also Arsenal fans around the world, here in United Kingdom, in Jamaica, in Uganda, in Africa, in Asia, every little bit. All Arsenal fans are welcome. This is your podcast. We welcome you and thank you for being part of the podcast, as we definitely let you know that this is the time. This is definitely the time for Arsenal to take advantage of Barcelona, of struggling Barcelona, with the financial strategy, the fact that Barcelona has been struggling financially. This is the right time for Barcelona to definitely sell, and then it's the time for Arsenal to take these Barcelona football players who are being sold at a cheaper price, and that is what I can say. And because Barcelona wants to get out of the position it is definitely in. We're talking about Memphis Depay. And if Arsenal gets Memphis Depay, that will be a brilliant move. Otherwise, thank you for being part of the podcast, and make it a point, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything Arsenal has to bring to you, as long as it is sports. So definitely will be the number one people to bring to you the latest right here. As we say, thank you and goodbye for now.